wrestled with God and I have prevailed. I've had an encounter, and what you see here is a sign and a testimony unto you that don't be very careful about how you navigate around me. Honey, I'm not just Jacob. You're talking to a man who has just had an encounter. Encounters are not common. And the Bible says, when Jesus speaks to the Samaritan woman, he doesn't look at her based on her past and judges her. Jesus looks at her and grants her transformation. But what I like about her, I'm rushing through it because time is no longer on my side. But what I like about her, the Bible says as soon as Jesus told her, she took the jar. She dropped it on the floor. She ran like a mad woman. In other words, she was saying, whatever I considered to be the source of satisfaction, after encountering Jesus, I can't have second options. Nothing else can satisfy me better than Jesus. The same people I was ashamed of coming to the world at noon, I am going back to them. This time, not as the same woman that they saw, they used to know. They knew me as a harlot, but now I am an evangelist. She stood and she said, I used to be scared of you, but all of you come. I have found him. I have had an encounter at the well alone. Because sometimes encounters need you to be desperate. There's a woman in this place. You've come here and it looks like you have lost it all. It looks like you have prayed but prayer doesn't work. It looks like you have confessed and confessions don't work. But I've come to tell you, your label is not your legacy. Your label, woman of God, is not your legacy. Yes, your label is you are a woman whose house got repossessed. You are a woman whose children all fell pregnant and left the home. You are an unemployed woman. You are a backslidden woman. That is just a label. But I'm saying, as long as Jesus is still Lord, there is a legacy that you need to contend with. And so I'm not letting go until you change my story. I'm not letting go, Jesus. I may be broke, but letting you go is not an option. I may have prayed and it looked like you were silent and people are waiting for me to leave church and quit prayer because it looks like prayer doesn't work in my family. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep shouting that